Hi, thanks for stopping by my channel. I wanted to share my craft roulette card with you for episode 205. Excuse me. This is also going to be a Satmore Makes hosted by Jillian Norwood, and I also want this to be a hashtag 2crafters1design. That is sponsored by Mo Creations, Girliest Cards, and You See Why I'm a Diva. And those ladies have an open collaboration also that every week they give a prompt and anyone can submit a card using that prompt. And this week was mushrooms. And I had this paper in my stash and I thought, okay, this is going to go great with my craft roulette card. So let me just tell you the parameters for the craft roulette card this week. The project needed to include an envelope. So I have this stamp. It's an envelope stamp with hearts coming out of it, so I knew I was going to use that. And the colors needed to be party colors, and I decided on a garden party using this paper. And we needed to have a crown, so I decided to use this Hunky Dory set, You're So Special, and yes, I got it at a crafting garage sale. Doris owned it before I did. And this is one of those where my friend found this stamp set and said, you got to get it. You like these kinds of things with the flowers and she looks kind of like a fairy, but she doesn't have any wings. But this is my kind of set, she said, and I had to get it. So I broke down and bought it, and I'm so glad I did because she's a lot of fun to color, you guys. We needed to have a crown, okay? That was one of the parameters, and that was the element. So you'll see how I did a crown. And then we needed 3 strips of paper. So I did decide to use these are K & Company strips, and you've seen me use them before. I'm trying to get them all used up this year. So I used part of one of these. And I used the deckled edge dies from Stampin' Up. And let me show you the star of the show. Isn't she cute? So I colored her with Copic markers. And let me just go through the parameters. Here's my little envelope. And the envelope on my stamp, wherever I've just put it, here it is quite bigger. And it was just taking up her whole little dress. So I cut it, I just kept cutting it down until I was satisfied with the size. Because I really had fun coloring that dress. I started with red alcohol marker at the base, and then a dark orange and a light, and then yellow. And then I did some vintage photo after I fussy cut her out just at the edges, and it made a really good effect. And I did do a little wink of Stella on her. So there's my envelope. And what I did is I cut up her arm so that it could be tucked up under her arm like she's holding it. And for the crown that we were supposed to have, I stamped the little daisies in the set really close together and fussy cut them out. And I think that turned out really cute. And then my party colors, I was thinking garden party with the mushrooms, and she's sitting on this mushroom. So I feel like that turned out nice. And then for my 3 strips of paper, we've got the green, we've got yellow, and there's where I use that paper border or strip. So I hit all the parameters, and for my little butterfly that's in the set, I felt like she has her hand up to her mouth there, and I feel like she's surprised by it fluttering past her. It startled her. That's kind of what I was thinking maybe's going on in this little scene. So I'm really pleased with how she turned out. Let me show you the inside of the card, how I finished it off. I stamped a small happy birthday. I used another one of those deckled edge dies and put the rest of the strip of paper in here and put some more of the mushroom paper in the background and stamped some of the daisies. So if you don't know about Craft Roulette, you need to stop by and watch. It's on Friday nights, and it's a whole lot of fun. So this was my 132nd submission to Craft Roulette. All right, I hope you enjoyed my card, and I will see you next time with some more fun projects. Bye for now.